Yo, welcome to the Independent Grind. Today on the Independent Grind, I'm celebrating 20 years as a DJ. Gia. Yo, welcome to the Independent Grind, the show that gives inspiration and tips to creative minds and entrepreneurs through music and film. I'm your host, Dramatic Gamble. Yeah, I'm celebrating 20 years of being a DJ, man. I started DJing when I was, I guess you could say, young. I started out in high school. And it's two things I always wanted to dabble in and do, which I think I've done it, was to be a DJ, be a rapper. I did those two things. And now I'm coming up on my, it's my 20th year right now. And I started out DJing, man. I didn't really have no knowledge of DJing, but I always saw that and it was always interested me. I said, man, I want to be the one that put the music on to get the people dancing, because it's like when people dancing, they happy, especially when they go to parties. So when I was about 12, 13 years old, I said, man, this is like something I want to do, you know, and then it ties into music because I love music so much. But how I really first got started, one of my first gigs I wanted to do, my cousin had like a party for her graduation, and I wanted to DJ that party. Then I thought I was ready, you know, because I had all the, back then it was the tapes, I had CDs and all that, and so I had the knowledge of the music, what people like. But they got another guy to DJ for it, and this guy didn't even have no equipment. He had to use her radio. You know, everybody was thinking he was going to DJ, bring the equipment. Didn't have no equipment. He just had a few tapes and stuff. So I said, man, I could have did this, man, you know. But I was young at the time, you know. So when I first got my first DJ equipment, I started out, I always had like, at the time I had like a keyboard I bought. I still got my first keyboard. It's right here, actually. I had a keyboard, I had a house receiver, and some little house speakers I probably got from Sears or somewhere when I was young. And so I didn't have DJ equipment, but I knew I needed a mixer, and I needed, you know, a source on this side, a source on that side to play the songs. And so what I did was, my first DJ equipment, I remember my uncle had a mixer, and I thought the mixer didn't work. I just ain't know how to hook it up. He was like, man, you can use this mixer, because he was helping run this little club spot. And so I went out of Radio Shack, bought me a Radio Shack mixer, and the only thing I had was, I had a tape deck. I'm looking at my old tape deck from the late 90s. I had a tape deck that had the two tapes on one side, and I had a 5-disc changer. I had no speakers, no DJ speakers, so my cousin, he let me borrow his DJ, he let me borrow his house speakers. They were like some 212 Technique speakers back in the day. So he let me borrow those. And so it came time for my first party, and I didn't even know how to hook the equipment up. So my cousin came over there, he hooked everything up like it's supposed to be, the mixer to the receiver. I'm talking about DJing off a house receiver, a mixer to a receiver, and he put like white tape around each wire and was supposed to be hooked up at. And so he actually took me to my first DJ gig. My first DJ gig was this house party, this high school party. This girl that she a rapper now. She let me DJ her first party, man. I ain't really charged her that much. And I'm talking about, man, that was one of my best memories of DJing, because I'm talking about, I had the crowd hype, playing all the hot music at the time. You know, we were teenagers back in my day. They used to dance and get hyped to the music, because we used to get out there on the dance floors. We just liked to party. And she gave me my first shot. A girl I went to high school with, she was a little under me. She used to be friends with a chick I used to talk to. And that's how I first got started DJing, man. And then it grew from that part to somebody else hearing about me, then somebody else hearing about me, somebody else know. And it's just been growing and growing for the past 20 years. And now I'm like constantly booked, you know, just about every weekend, every other weekend, sometimes 5-6 times a month. Like this month, like May be a busy month for DJs because of graduation parties and all. Now the summertime here, I'm probably booked about at least 5, maybe 6 times this month. Then next month coming in, I'm booked a few times already. But I'm gonna take a small break and I'll be right back. Yeah. My mama taking care of everybody and she ain't even in the best health. I told my mama just sit down, stop worrying about everybody else. I guess cause we family, everybody want me to work for free. But when I go to them white folks, they'll say,
just pay my fee. And I can give, hook up after, hook up, and they still crying. Tell 'em my bills due, my kids need food, and they still whine. I guess I ain't supposed to be talking about this in the presence of company, but the people say that they down for me, they don't even come and support me.
Dramatic Gamble, Pray for Mercy, Volume 1, album release party, Friday, July 5th, at the Fox Den, 1613 James Street, with live performances by Dramatic Gamble, G. Rouser, H2 Music, where admission is free. I repeat, admission is free. That's July 5th at the Fox Den. Dramatic also celebrating his 20th year as a DJ. Gates open at 6. This is a BYOB event.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, I'm celebrating my 20 years DJing. I just dropped a brand new project this year, so this week, I probably dropped this video today, so I'm throwing my 20-year celebration party on the 5th of July, which is probably be the day, because I think I'm going to drop the video on the 5th of July. But I just wanted to talk about the 20 years, and like I'm saying, the chick that got me started, her name was, her rap name is Candy Red, man. She doing her thing right now. She in the hip-hop game. You know, I'm in the hip-hop game, and I just want to shout out to everybody that supported me, everybody that has helped me over the years with DJing and giving me more gigs telling people about me, and yeah, celebrating 20 years. But that's all I wanted to talk about today on Independent Grind. I am your host, Dramatic Gamble, and I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Peace out. Chill.
Sip on this fella, listen to voices in here, and they kill me when they say don't forget me when you blow up. But every time I do a show, they